Hey everyone, welcome back to your channel name, your home for captivating history and stories. Today, we're diving deep into the what-ifs of our past. We're going to explore some of the most pivotal moments in history and ask ourselves, what if things had gone a little differently? We're grounding our exploration in true and documented historical facts, using them as a launchpad to imagine alternate realities. Get ready for a mind-bending journey through possibilities, rendered in stunning 4K detail. So, buckle up, engage those brain synapses, and let's embark on this thrilling exploration of alternate histories. Picture this. The year is 1863. The battle smoke clears at Gettysburg, but this time, it's the Confederacy standing victorious. Imagine the shockwaves this victory would send across the nation. The South, emboldened by their triumph, pushes forward, ultimately securing their independence from the Union. This newfound confidence propels them to solidify their position on the world stage. The United States as we know it, ceases to exist, replaced by two separate nations, forever marked by the scars of war. The landscape of North America is irrevocably altered. Would a weakened Union have been able to resist expansionist European powers? The balance of power in the Western Hemisphere could have shifted dramatically. Would slavery, a stain on humanity, have persisted even longer under an independent Confederacy? The moral and ethical implications are profound. Think about the implications for civil rights. The struggle for equality might have faced even greater obstacles. Would the fight for equality have been even more arduous, facing two separate governments with potentially vastly different views on human rights? The political landscape would be fraught with tension and conflict. The economic landscape, too, would have been vastly different. The North, with its burgeoning industries, and the South, reliant on agriculture, would have developed along divergent economic paths. Would the South, heavily reliant on agriculture and deeply entrenched in the institution of slavery, have been able to compete with a more industrialized North? The economic disparities could have led to further conflicts and instability. And what about the cultural fabric of these two nations? The arts, literature, and music would reflect their separate identities and experiences. Would they have developed distinct identities, their art, literature, and music reflecting their divergent paths? The cultural evolution of each nation would be a testament to their unique histories. The ramifications extend even beyond the borders of North America. The global perception of democracy and freedom could have been altered. It's a chilling thought, a world forever marked by the Confederacy's success. The echoes of this alternate history would resonate through time, shaping the world in unimaginable ways. Let's travel back in time to the bustling intellectual hub of Alexandria, Egypt. This city, founded by Alexander the Great, was not just a center of commerce and trade, but also a beacon of knowledge and learning. It was a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and innovations, where scholars from all over the ancient world gathered to share their wisdom and discoveries. Imagine if the flames that consumed the great library had never ignited, if the catastrophic fires that ravaged this repository of knowledge had been prevented. The library, with its vast collection of scrolls and manuscripts, was a treasure trove of ancient wisdom. If this treasure trove of ancient knowledge had been spared from destruction, the course of human history might have been dramatically different. The library housed works from all corners of the known world, encompassing a wide range of subjects from science and mathematics to philosophy and literature. What secrets of the past would have been unlocked? What forgotten wisdom would have been rediscovered? Scholars of the time were already making groundbreaking discoveries, and the preservation of their work could have accelerated human progress in unimaginable ways. What scientific and technological advancements might have been achieved centuries ahead of their time? The library was a hub for innovation, where the seeds of modern science were being sown. Imagine the leaps in technology and understanding that could have been made with uninterrupted access to this vast repository of knowledge. Imagine scholars poring over scrolls containing lost works of Archimedes, gaining insights into advanced mathematics and engineering that could have revolutionized construction and invention. The principles of mechanics and hydraulics, which Archimedes pioneered, might have led to the creation of machines and structures far ahead of their time. Gaining insights into advanced mathematics and engineering that could have revolutionized construction and invention. The principles of mechanics and hydraulics, which Archimedes pioneered, might have led to the creation of machines and structures far ahead of their time. Picture astronomers accessing Hipparchus's detailed star catalogs, potentially leading to a far earlier understanding of the cosmos and our place within it. The meticulous observations and calculations of ancient astronomers could have paved the way for advancements in navigation, calendar systems, and even space exploration, potentially leading to a far earlier understanding of the cosmos and our place within it. The meticulous observations and calculations of ancient astronomers could have paved the way for advancements in navigation, calendar systems, and even space exploration. The preservation of ancient medical texts could have transformed healthcare. The knowledge contained within these texts, from surgical techniques to herbal remedies, could have saved countless lives and alleviated suffering. Imagine the lives saved if Galen's groundbreaking work on anatomy and physiology had been available to physicians centuries earlier. His detailed studies of the human body could have advanced medical science by leaps and bounds, leading to more effective treatments and a deeper understanding of human health. Think of the advancements in surgery and disease prevention that might have been possible, reshaping the very fabric of human health and longevity. The techniques and knowledge preserved in the library could have led to earlier discoveries of vaccines, antibiotics, and other medical breakthroughs, reshaping the very fabric of human health and longevity. The techniques and knowledge preserved in the library could have led to earlier discoveries of vaccines, antibiotics, and other medical breakthroughs. The impact on philosophy and political thought is equally profound. The library was a repository of not just scientific knowledge, but also of philosophical and political treatises that could have influenced the development of societies and governments. Imagine the intellectual debates sparked by the rediscovery of lost Socratic dialogues, or the unearthing of previously unknown works by Aristotle. These texts could have inspired new schools of thought and led to a deeper understanding of ethics, politics, and human nature, or the unearthing of previously unknown works by Aristotle. These texts could have inspired new schools of thought and led to a deeper understanding of ethics, politics, and human nature. Would these lost treasures have led to a more enlightened and just society, or would they have ignited new ideological conflicts? The preservation of these works could have either unified humanity under shared ideals or exacerbated existing divisions. Or would they have ignited new ideological conflicts? The preservation of these works could have either unified humanity under shared ideals or exacerbated existing divisions. Consider the artistic and architectural marvels that might have been inspired by the library's vast collection. The detailed records of ancient art and architecture could have influenced generations of artists and builders, leading to the creation of new masterpieces. Imagine architects studying detailed plans of ancient structures, leading to the construction of even more awe-inspiring buildings. The architectural knowledge preserved in the library could have pushed the boundaries of design and engineering, resulting in structures that were both beautiful and functional, leading to the construction of even more awe-inspiring buildings, pushing the boundaries of design and engineering. The architectural knowledge preserved in the library could have pushed the boundaries of design and engineering, resulting in structures that were both beautiful and functional. Pushing the boundaries of design and engineering, the architectural knowledge preserved in the library could have pushed the boundaries of design and engineering, resulting in structures that were both beautiful and functional. The ripple effects of the library's survival extend far beyond the confines of its walls. The knowledge contained within could have spread across the world, influencing cultures and civilizations far and wide. The survival of the Library of Alexandria is a tantalizing what-if, a reminder of the fragility of knowledge and the profound impact it has on shaping our world. It serves as a testament to the importance of preserving and cherishing the wisdom of the past, a reminder of the fragility of knowledge and the profound impact it has on shaping our world. It serves as a testament to the importance of preserving and cherishing the wisdom of the past. Chapter 3. The year is 1588, a year that would be etched in the annals of history not just for what happened but for what could have been. The mighty Spanish Armada, a fearsome fleet of warships, set sail for England, their mission to overthrow Queen Elizabeth I and bring England under Spanish rule. But in this alternate timeline, the winds of fate blow differently. The storms that historically scattered the Armada now guide them safely to English shores. The English defenses crumble, outmaneuvered and outgunned. The once formidable English navy is no match for the Spanish onslaught. Queen Elizabeth's reign ends, not with a whimper, but with the roar of Spanish cannons. Her dreams of a Protestant England are shattered. Imagine the British Isles not as the heart of a burgeoning empire but as a Spanish dominion. The cultural and political landscape of Europe is forever altered. The English language, arguably the world's most influential, might have been relegated to a regional dialect, overshadowed by the dominance of Spanish. The literature, the poetry, the very essence of English culture would be different. Would Spanglish be the lingua franca of global commerce and diplomacy today? The fusion of languages creating a new mode of communication for a new world order. The colonization of the Americas would have taken a drastically different turn. Spanish influence would dominate not just South America, but North America as well. Instead of Jamestown and Plymouth Rock, we might be talking about Nueva Londres and San Francisco de Inglaterra. The cultural and historical landmarks we know today would bear Spanish names and influences. Would a Spanish America have led to a more unified continent, or would it have faced its own set of internal struggles and power dynamics? The political landscape of the New World would be a complex tapestry of Spanish ambition and local resistance. The ramifications of a Spanish victory in 1588 are as vast as the ocean that separated the two nations. The course of history, forever changed by the winds of fate. Chapter 4. The year is 1346. A ship arrives in Europe, carrying with it not silks and spices but a silent and invisible killer, the bubonic plague. But in this alternate timeline, the ship arrives at a different port, one better equipped to handle the threat. The Black Death, which decimated Europe's population and cast a long shadow over the continent, never takes hold. Imagine a Europe where the social and economic upheaval of the plague never occurred. Without the massive loss of life, would the feudal system already under strain have persisted, or would it have given way to new social structures and hierarchies? The demographic landscape of Europe would be vastly different. Without the plague's devastating impact, population growth might have continued unabated, leading to different patterns of urbanization, and potentially even greater competition for resources. It's tempting to imagine a world without the Black Death as a utopia, a world where human progress continued uninterrupted. Chapter 5. The year is 1969, but instead of Neil Armstrong's iconic one small step, the world watches in awe as a red hammer and sickle is planted on the lunar surface. The Soviet Union, not the United States, wins the space race, achieving a propaganda victory that reverberates across the globe. Imagine the Cold War playing out under the specter of Soviet technological superiority. Would the United States have been spurred to even greater efforts in the arms race, leading to a more dangerous and unstable world? Or would the Soviet success have emboldened the communist bloc, potentially leading to a shift in the global balance of power? The space race itself might have taken a very different trajectory. The Soviet Union landing on the moon first is a stark reminder that history is not predetermined. As we've journeyed through these alternate histories, one thing becomes abundantly clear. The past is not a fixed point, but rather a springboard for infinite possibilities. Every decision, every battle, every invention has the potential to send ripples through time, shaping the world we know in profound and often unpredictable ways. It's both humbling and exhilarating to realize how fragile the course of history truly is. A slight shift in the wind, a different decision made by a key player, and the world as we know it could be dramatically different. It reminds us to never take our present for granted, for it is built upon a foundation of countless what-ifs that have shaped the course of human events. So, the next time you're reading a history book or watching a documentary, take a moment to ponder the what-ifs.